Robson has moved to 121, Ian Bell to 31, moving in up here, Andrew Strauss, David Gower.
Nice, Nas. Yeah, lead of one. Lead of one, but the key thing, 8 wickets in hand. Right, call to push it, and they've pushed it really well. That's excellent running. Both men understanding the possibility of 2 was on there right from the time the ball left the bat. Very positive cricket.
Excellent from Bell. From the moment he hit it, he knew there was 2 there. It was pretty tight in the end. Interested.
Gone for 4. And very quickly for 4-2.
Half for most of the day. Now 37 off 49 balls.
Sweet shot. And a chase for the sweeper. It's a wrangler out there. Another 2 for Bell. It's 266 for 2. Well, that's gone a long way behind square. No chase needed this time. That's just 4.
Into the top edge on it, but it was well wide of the gully fielder.
Well, it's a good delivery. Doesn't really get what it deserved. There was a nice bit of shape there. In Robson's defence, he played it nicely down.
Did well not to go harder at this delivery. Did nip away quite extravagantly.
Drink, and we're setting his stall out now to try and see the day through as well. Very organised. That was the moment that got him to his 100s. Dad's on his feet. There goes Mum. Proud parents, and rightly so.
And an amazing moment for any cricketer. Your first Test match 100, you've dreamt of it all your life. To see that come into fruition, what a moment.
Wonder who he was dreaming about making 100 for when he was younger, though.
He's quite right. I think as we go through the game.
Yeah, I think Headingley always gives you something as a bowler. Particularly as the game goes on, the pitch is quicker today than it was yesterday. It might even be a little quicker tomorrow. There's always something in there, particularly with the new ball. And then England also have that great ability, which will come into operation sooner than later on this surface, reverse swing.
Yeah, I guess England might not want to put the heavy roller on tomorrow morning. They had the heavy roller this morning, but he's got to think. But not if his bowlers bowl there. They'll root away with a lovely shot of his hips for 4 in 9 balls. Then the last wicket put on 28. But it's the kind of ground where you can lose a cluster of wickets very, very quickly. 50 for Ian Bell in his 100th Test match. He said he'd love to adorn it with 100. Well, he's halfway there. It's coming at a decent lick, hasn't it? That's nice. Man is very square out in the deep, and Root has timed the ball so well.
Yeah, right out the middle of the bat. Turning where he left off. Ooh. High.
Yeah, It is high. It's nowhere near LBW. I'm just thinking, though, that Matthews is 75 miles an hour. This is kind of what Paul Collingwood kind of bowling, and the odd ball is just really nipping and bouncing. This one jagged off the seam, and look at that for movement. Definitely this new seam gripping into a very dry surface. The thing to do at Headingley as a batsman is to just somehow you have to put those deliveries out of your mind. The odd ball will really nip off the seam, bounce and beat the bat. You've got to put it out of your mind and concentrate on the next ball, which Bell did really well there. And England's 300 is up.
Four more, and since the new ball was taken, England have been going over 4 and over.
Gentle pace that Angelo Matthews bowls, that rate's gonna increase. Even at his pace, when he bowls around off stump, plenty to think.
Tickle down the leg side, it goes fine. Square leg. Just got to go and pick the ball up and throw it in.
It's taken off the stumps. He knows there's no fine leg. All he needs is a little bit of bat. That's exactly what he does.
Little nick down the leg side. Yes! Ian Botham would say that is bowled for. Lots would say it's a little strangle down the leg side. Ask him. Shake of the head. He can't believe it, but he's gone, Ian Bell.
Well, he's bowled much better than that, and the ball that he sprays down the leg side gets the wicket. The beauty got him nothing. Fine edge. Chandimal doing well behind the stumps to get across. 100th test. Ian Bell goes for a well-played 64. England are 311 for 4.
Play about half an hour to go just to lift the team. Moeen Ali is the new batsman.
He's at the non-strikers end.
Oh, gone again. This is a great time. It's Root. They've got another batsman in. Angelo Matthews, perfect delivery outside edge, Joe Root.
This is a big one. Back-to-back wickets for Sri Lanka and 2 new batsmen in. Not sure whether it's coming back into him or leaving him. So the tentative push. Root's gone for 13. England are 311 for 5.
Is moving around. That's the perfect delivery to Matt Pryor. Just getting it nipping back in.
Yeah, a combination of things. A newish ball, cloud cover that has rolled in this last session, and then Matthews just often you see here at Headingley bowlers of a lesser pace are perfect.
And that's why I'm surprised I didn't play Kulasekara. In the air, dropped. I think it might just have carried, and the reaction of Angelo Matthews says he felt it just carried to him. 311 for 5.
Definitely carried, I think. Matt Pryor driving early at the ball, taking it early. Just perhaps stuck in the pitch a fraction. It was a tough one because Matthews is going one way to try and get off the pitch, and he's a big fella as well, and he's got to kind of change his body position. And
Big drive and a nick. Yes, gone. Just as we were suggesting that he might have a little dart outside the off stump, he has done. And this is a really good spell and session for Sri Lanka.
It is. It was a loose stroke, wasn't it? The change of angle. He was driven down the ground with the bowler round the wicket. Bowler shifted over the wicket. He offered one very full ball outside off stump that was tempting, that Moeen Ali didn't go for. And the second one he did. It's a loose stroke, you have to say. Albeit a very good bit of bowling by bowling that full length and offering a tempting drive. So Sri Lanka coming back into the game in this final session. They've dismissed Moeen Ali now for 2. England's lead is 56.
And down, way down. Driven and over the man at short extra. Just burst his hands, I think, at short extra cover. It was hit nicely.
And Jordan really timed this delivery, hit it on the up, and that's why it went in the air. It was nowhere near it, but he hit it so sweetly, flew it short extra cover there, Karunaratne.
It's in behind, that takes the single, so Jordan will have the strike in the morning. But it's been an excellent last session for Sri Lanka. Fought back hard, can be tough in Test match cricket. England won the first 2 sessions, but you can tell from the body language Sri Lanka feel they're back in this game.
Yeah, they're not out of it by any. They're in that position because of balance, and Robson played so well throughout the afternoon. Very solid, both of them. There's one of them, Gary Balance, clapping in his own particular way. But at the end, it was Sri Lanka who came back into the day, so they showed good fortitude, good attitude to keep coming when it might have been difficult to do so when Robson and Balance were playing so nicely.
Game moving forward. England won the toss, inserted Sri Lanka. They made 257, 79 for Sangakkara, 5 for Plunkett. England in reply, 320 for 6, 100, first 100 for Sam Robson, 127. England are 63 runs ahead.